I'm Matea Babcock. In this video, I want to give you a quick steering tip with your horse. If you're riding a green horse, this is something that comes up a lot, is your horse will bow out in the turn, or they'll kind of be resistant to the bit. And a lot of people just ride their horse through it. They just keep on going. And that's a huge mistake. What you want to do is you want to stop, move their shoulder over. And this can become really tedious if you have to do it for every turn in your ride, but that is how you're going to get your horse better. So if I'm riding along here, say my horse doesn't turn, and I'm asking, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop my horse and I'm gonna ask them to yield over. Just like that. So I'll show you a little bit how to do that as you're riding around. So even here, I'm gonna move over. So the little pattern that I'm doing here is just random turns all over the arena. I want to get my horse really soft and willing to what I want them to do and where I want them to turn. So I'm riding him two-handed because I think he still needs it. He's not ready to start neck reining, but I am outing in using that outside rein. And right there, he got a little bracy. So I stopped him and yielded that shoulder over. I'm showing him what the right answer is. I'm not letting him get stuck. So 2 pieces of this, actually 3. One is them yielding off your leg. The other one is yielding off the rein. And the third thing that he needs to work on here is also softening to the bit. And that's still an ongoing process with him. And if you feel like your horse is getting stuck and they're getting kind of cranky, that's kind of how I felt with him right here, then I'll get a good turn or get an okay turn, and I'll ride to a point and stop at it. That way he starts to see some purpose in turning. And he's a little resistant here, so I'm just hanging with it, and then I'm sure to trot off afterwards and get going, because I really want to emphasize the go after that turn, after I feel like I've gotten a step over. The other thing that's critical here is the timing of your release. So I try to release when that inside foot steps over. So if I'm turning to the right, I'm going to time it to when that right foot takes a step over versus waiting for my horse or releasing on when my horse is crossing over. This made a huge difference with him in his understanding, and it really cleaned up his turns. And as you can see, it's a little bit messy. You know, he is a green horse. It's going to be messy. It's not going to look pretty sometimes, but that's okay. The main thing that I am working on here is that he understands the point that I'm trying to get across to him. I want him to be soft on the bridle and have nice crisp turns. And kind of my goal here is to get a nice turn each direction. So this is a great little way to work on your horse's turns and get them better. Till next time, keep it simple, keep it savvy, and press that subscribe button for me.